So Trump's next rally is in Cedar Rapids, uh, Kirkwood Community College. It has a 404, of course, in the zip code, 404 verses in the book of Revelation. 404 is Revelation coded. And I just love the way it's got the 319, that special birthday that we've always shown you. 3 times 19 times 1998 has the 138, the 88, and the 86ing of it, all in that number. But you see the 5411 in the phone number? You got the 98, 98 in the phone number for the 98th verses, White Horse. But you see the 5411? And where is my 5411? 5411 days from that fateful day of Groundhog Day 2009 that I've always told y'all about. The rising day, when the book of Revelation would actually be opened, literally is 5411 days. 5411 days. This is the full moon coming up, which would be his rising day. If he goes down on Saturday, which is all the rivalry football games. This is a big weekend. Iron Bowl, iron mixing with clay. Ghost in the Machine. University is Alabama. Iron Bowl, iron mixing with clay. The iron is the technology, the machine, the ghost in the machine, the technology. Welcome to the machine, Pink Floyd. And we've showed you that video by Pink Floyd where it showed the red blood rising because that's the killing of the sheep. That's what the Crimson Tide is about. It's the blood flowing of the sheep. They had monoliths, just like 2001: A Space Odyssey. So, I guess it's time we bring that up. It's been a while, hasn't it? Floyd. You see the skull, so, but you see the monoliths popping up. Then you see the blood flowing, which is what the Crimson Tide is. You see all those hands rising up out of the blood. That's the sheep. And there's the monolith rising up out of the blood again. The biggest fraternity at Alabama is called The Machine. We've shown you that many times. That's an easy, simple Google search. I'll put this down in the description of the video. So if we look at 9/11/2001 to Rivalry Saturday, it's 8,110 days. Well, there's the 110 right there. 8,110, which is the height of the twin Trumps. And it's 8/11 fusion, which is 88. So it's 8,110 days from 9/11. 22214. The 214 verse is the first time deadly wound is mentioned. And it's also 266 months and 14 days. So 66th book of the Bible is Revelation. 26614. 614 is his birthday. The minutes begin with 116, which is an upside down and backwards 9/11. You got 007 in the seconds. This is big. This is really big. If you go to the release of Donnie Darko, 86 in the days. 8065. They don't count the zero. So it's 86. Again, upside down, backwards, 9/11, and begins the minutes. There's 5411. Now, the premiere of Donnie Darko to Rivalry Saturday. 8345. 83 is murder code in Gematria. 45, of course, is his number. It's shaping up to be quite a day. Again, he would be rising through the full moon of the 27th. That's a spiritual rising. It's when he is man. And if we were to search Heisman Trophy Wikipedia, then we would probably get to who it's named after, which is John Heisman. So we need to run these birthdays. October 23rd, well, it's got an 86, 1869. Shows him dying the day after October 2nd. At the age of 66 in 1936. And 19 is Adam. Remember, he's the Black Adam in Simple Gematria, where A is 1, B is 2. And 36 is Adam in Jewish Gematria. And those are the main two you want to go by when you're looking at numbers. Jewish for the word, and English, what we speak. So if we look at the Heisman Trophy, first winner, doesn't really give us much. So we're going to have to, as far as a date is concerned. So we're just going to have to go with John Heisman. Oh, I should have kept it, shouldn't I? So John Heisman was October 23rd, 1869. Did I say October 23rd? Let's run it to when he is man on the 27th. 56282. Nothing really big there, is it? He died on October 3rd. I guess we should run that date. 1936. Now it gets more interesting. On the rising day, you have the 31831. So you got the 83 murder code in that with that rising day. He is man. Let's keep going. That person that's got the 138, the 88, and the 86, we can run that right now. That's March 19th, 1998. You see the 138, the 88, and the 86. What I cannot prove to you is that this person was also born at 8:08 a.m. and their first name, middle initial, and last name is the exact same in Simple Gematria as Donald J. Trump. So I track this person very carefully, their numbers. They'll be 25, 86, 25 years, 8 months, 6 days. So they got 86 on the 86ing day and 38 murder code on the 86ing, on this potential 86ing day. And look at the months and days. Also 308 months, 6 days. So 386. 38 is murder code. 86 is to get rid of. So gigantica numbers on that day. Yeah, this is just a very, 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 very big deal. I will consider Saturday an extremely high watch day. He might be at one of these football games. Ohio State, Michigan game on Saturday. Okay, so it's at Michigan. Both teams are 11-0. It's 11-11 coding. It's also 22 coding, but 11 times 11 is 121 Antichrist. What's the chances he attends this game and gets the dotting of the I, which is Ohio State? Michigan Wolverines is an M and a W. It's the same letter upside down. An M and W are the same letters. One's just upside down, the other's right side up. And to be a Michigan man is to be a MM, which is big in the world of Mystery Babylon. The first M stands for master. I'm not going to go over what the second M stands for. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's not that big a deal. We basically just teach Mystery Babylon here. So this is a big day. What else do we want to? I'll tell you what else we can bounce off of it. Let's bounce off the Dark Knight Rises on our Rising Day. Just for giggles. 4147, 1147, 1367. Well, there's certainly lots of sevens, isn't there? There's 7 in the days of the days. There's 7 in the days of years, months, days, and there's 7 in the days of just months and days. And we know that 7 is the number for cleansing. And the book of Revelation would officially be open with all those 7s. That in itself is interesting. The 136 months, of course. 36, the triangular number of 666. When you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, all the way, plus 35 plus 36, you do, the sum is 666. So 36 is a key coded number in their world, as is 13. And it's 136 months, 7 days. So it's just a lot of little things. And Skyfall is 4047 on the 86ing day. That's a big deal. 404 again versus Book of Revelation, followed by the 7, the number for cleansing. It's 11 years, 30 days. So you got 11-3 code for 33. Also, which was what, March 11th was all about. Excuse me. I'll tell you what else is really big. If we go to May 5th, which was the flower full moon, and you know the movie Killers of the Flower Full Moon. It's 204 days. I'm sorry, 204 days, which is the date of the eclipse, 24 or April 20th. So that's a big deal. There was something else. What is 624 days? I forget what it is. But 624 days. That was the date of the condo collapse, 624. And the apartment number of my friend. Oh, that's the March 11th date of 2022. The amazing mathematical anomaly that took place with me and a friend of mine on that day. And so I guess I can show that to you. Her birthday is 5 times 1 times 1985. And my number is 7 times 6. Whoops. We're doing Trump and I's combined number. Trump is 163464 from his birthday. And I'm July 6, 1961, which is 82362. Okay. And that's Trump and I's combined number. It's got the 322 right in the middle of it. With the big murder year, assassination year of 1968, where RFKs and Martin Luther King, staged faked events, in my opinion. Well, my friend born May 1st, 1985, turned that many days old on March 11th of 2022. 33 days later, I turned that many days old on April 13th. 33 days after that was the flower full moon. So we really started tracking that date. And that March 11th date from 2022 to 11/25, this rivalry Saturday, is the 6/24, the condo collapse date. And I'm not going to go ahead and bounce all the various eclipses and other things that have taken place off of it. Let's just all agree, at the sake of wasting any more of our time, because we've been through this a lot. Saturday's a high watch day, because it would have him rising up spiritually through the full moon and sun, which is the exact opposite that he was born. So his born again experience with Satan is the exact opposite sun moon that he was born physically with. He was born Gemini sun, Sagittarian full moon. This will be a Gemini full moon, Sagittarian sun, complete opposite on 11/27, which is also the 9th month. November was once the 9th month, as October, octagon, octopus was the 8th, December, decade, decameter was the 10th, September was once the 7th. That's what 9/11 was really about. 7/11, which is the rising Bible verse of 11/7, because most countries write the date, the day first, 11 followed by the month 7, so it's 11/7 when the Twin Trumps fell down. It was all about the rising. And what rose back up? One World Trade Tower. So it's also 9/27 on that full moon, which is the abomination of desolation Bible verse that Jesus speaks to in Matthew 24:15. So this is a big, big deal. He could get hit on Friday, Black Friday, and then physically or in the press, because he doesn't really die. It's a body double switch. The Twin Trumps. Could be a clone. Speculation. You got to go deep with these people, because we're talking about the fallen angel spirit world. And fallen angel technology is way more than what people think. But to bring this home one more time, let me see if I can do this. November 27th, the full moon, is out of Daniel 9:27, the abomination of desolation Bible verse. So the fact that it is a Gemini full moon, and he is the Gemini, he is the moon child, born on a total lunar eclipse with a full moon in Sagittarius, the archer, having a bow. Well, that's his birth sign, so he always has the bow, doesn't he? If you want to look at the moons, what all's going on with Noviembre, that full moon is at 4:16 on Monday in Gemini. It actually goes into Gemini Sunday night at 7:40 p.m. He would go down or die on Saturday with a Taurus moon. It goes into Taurus tomorrow at 3:29 p.m. All right, love y'all.